Hello guys, it's Sean B. I hope you guys did watch the first video. The reason why I want you to watch the first video is because, and the reason why it's very simple is because when you look at a chart, I want you to be able to ask those questions for yourself. So if you're able to ask those questions for yourself, you'll pretty much be able to solve what's going on in the market. And like I said, if you make it a habit, it will become pretty much first nature to you. Like you look at a chart and be able to do what you got to do. I'm gonna actually show you a case where it came almost exactly, perfectly according to how I want it. And it's GBP JPY. I drew this back a couple months. I don't know exactly when. Like it was during the summertime, but it's either around this time or this time. So that's like May 15, May 22 period. Um, so when you first look at it, it looks very clouded up, and I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. It's very simple. You'll see like blue boxes, some arrows, and some lines. So basically, I'm gonna explain what you're looking at. That way you can kind of understand what's going on. So these blue boxes are what I call decision points. So basically, when it comes inside this blue box, wherever it pops out, that's where you're gonna do it. So if it pops out going down, you're making a sell. If it pops up going up, you're gonna make a buy. So like it popped up from here, so you're making a buy. And once it got here, it popped back down, and you're gonna make a sell. Stuff like that. So these boxes are deciding points, okay? And this is also what people would call resistance support lines. And I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of it. If not, I'm gonna teach you more into it in the next video. But I just want you to get the overview of what you're gonna be looking at for the first couple of months. So that's the decision points, and then you see this line. You also see this line right here. It's very dull, but you'll see it. And you see a couple of arrows. So this is your goal to pretty much do exactly as you see here. It's not going to be exactly like this. There's going to be different variations, but hey, this is similar to what you're going to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take off the blue boxes so it'll be a little bit more clear. Um, and like I said, this was on the weekly chart. Um, okay. Okay, so you're seeing this now, this whole picture right here. And like I said, I done this somewhere in May, I believe. Yeah, May 22 or May 29, around that time. And if you look at it, hey, it went down, went back up, went down, went back up. But hey, I also predicted that it would come back down, but it already popped up. So this portion was right? And if I had a stop loss, I wouldn't lose much. I would have gained more than I would have lost. So let me begin with that, okay? So I'm gonna take off these arrows because it's just indicators of what I predict is. Okay, so like I said, when you first look at a chart, you want to know what you're looking at. So what do you see here? It went down a lot, and now it's retracing back and making a comeback back up, right? And now your goal is, hey, is there a trend? And the trend here you can see is, hey, it's slowly going back up. So this is a trend line, right? And if you notice on this trend line, I drew it here and then to here. And the reason why is like this one is not a verified trend. This was just a downfall. It's usually a news or a previous, something happened in this. So this is like a major, news space or some event that could bring it down. But hey, it came back up, hit this line, went back down, hit this line, went back up, hit that line, went back down. Around that time, it didn't hit it, but hey, it came back up. It stayed within the trend line, right? Since it poked out, this trend line is now invalid, but this was a previous prediction and it went according to how I wanted, which is cool. So how I did it is, hey, this is 1 week, so if we go on a smaller scale, you'll be able to see the bigger picture. So this is like what? This is on 13,750 all the way up to 147. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a good investment right there. But the purpose is for you to see, hey, it almost done exactly what I wanted to do. It's basically bounce inside this box until it can't bounce no more. So it picked back up. And like I said, this could be a major news similar to what happened here, and it might be actually coming back down to do the same thing, but we can't predict anything until it comes back in. But hey, this happened according to what I said, and this is what the goal is. The goal is for you to be able to do this. Okay, so basically what that means for you is like, okay, once it comes back here, you're making a buy until it gets up here. Once you give that here, take whatever money you got, sell it. You made money there, buy it. Sell it from there. Buy it. Right? Right? The only place you would lose is here. But hey, you made this much money. So this is pretty much nothing. That's like, if you were, depending on how much it is, it'd be $50 to $200 that you might lose out of, let's say you made 1,000 here, right? So this is what you want. This is what I predicted. If I can predict it, you can predict it too. That's all I'm saying, and that's what I want y'all to do. So please, if you must rewatch the first video, please rewatch the first video. If you have a question, please ask. Even if it's simple, like, hey, why did you draw the line like this? Why did you draw the line like this? What was the purpose? Why wasn't it slanting down? Why can't you move this up to right there? Just simple questions. If you can ask me, what will happen is like you'll be able to understand it better, and people that are not understanding it can maybe somewhat understand it too. But nonetheless, I just want y'all to be able to be on the same page as I am, to where we're all trading big amounts. So that's it for right now. Um, the next video we're gonna actually look at GBP AUD, and we're gonna actually draw out everything. So the purpose is us pretty much drawing this baby out. We're gonna predict what happens in this market. And don't worry about it. It looks overwhelming, like I said, but hey, it will get better if you can start just asking those questions. Just, it's simple questions, but those little questions will literally boost your moral just to see what I see. With that being said, I'm done. See you in the next video.